My name is Ehud Grossman, and I'm a professor of medicine in Tel Aviv University and the head of internal medicine department and hypertension unit in the Chaim Shiba Medical Center in Tel HaShomer, Israel. And I'm working with melatonin for the last 8 years. Melatonin has some effect on blood pressure, and before we start what are the effects, I would like to give some introduction on blood pressure. Hypertension is one of the major risk factors for cardiovascular morbidity and mortality, and we know that blood pressure has some circadian pattern. It usually goes down during nighttime, and this pattern is called dipping pattern. And in those patients who the blood pressure does not go down during night, we talk about non-dipping, and we know that these patients are at higher cardiovascular risk. Now, we don't know why some patients are non-dippers, but we know that one of the hormones that is responsible for falling asleep is melatonin. Melatonin is a molecule that's produced by the pineal gland at night, and it serves as a signal for darkness in the organism and a time cue for the biological clock in the brain. Now, a few years ago, we found that non-dippers show less of increase in melatonin during nighttime. This was published in Blood Pressure 8 years ago. Since we saw that melatonin does not go up during nighttime in non-dippers, we tried to treat patients with nocturnal hypertension with melatonin, and we were very successful and showed that melatonin at night can decrease nocturnal blood pressure. This was published on 2006 in the American Journal of Medicine. Since then, there were some additional studies with non-consistent results. Some studies confirm our observation that melatonin can lower blood pressure at night, but others show no effect. Therefore, we decided to collect all the information available in the literature and do a meta-analysis to show what are the real effects of melatonin. Our purpose was not only to see what is the effect, but also to see whether there is different effects of fast and controlled release melatonin. We found 7 papers, including 221 patients that were published. And when we divided the studies into those who used fast release melatonin and those who used control release, we observed that only control release melatonin decreased significantly nocturnal blood pressure, whereas the fast release had no effect. So we believe that the addition of control release melatonin to antihypertensive treatment can lower nocturnal blood pressure. If this is the case, then this may reduce significantly cardiovascular morbidity and mortality. Thank you. My name is Ehud Grossman, and I'm a professor of medicine in Tel Aviv University and the head of internal medicine department and hypertension unit in the Chaim Shiba Medical Center in Tel HaShomer, Israel. And I'm working with melatonin for the last 8 years. Melatonin has some effect on blood pressure, and before we start